Okay, moms and dads, this time of year can create a scheduling nightmare while trying to sort out what's best for co-parenting. Here to help us is Joseph Smith, associate attorney with Miles Mason Family Law Group. Hey, how you doing?
Good to see you again.
Always good to see you. You come with such good information. So, okay, we're co-parenting. It's the holidays.
Right.
How are we going to sort it out?
Well, one, you want to have a plan at least,
Okay, talk about it early on.
Early on, you want to wait well before the holidays. Maybe start having conversations in October. You have Thanksgiving coming up.
For sure.
But especially, Christmas, that's a big time.
It is.
And that's a bigger break typically for children.
Mm-hmm. And you said it's always important to put it in writing.
Yeah, because when you have a writing, it can avoid all those issues with miscommunication. Well, I don't know where I'm supposed to pick up the kids at, things of that sort. So as long as there's something in writing that you can refer to that can address whatever questions about when I'm going to get the children, where am I going to pick them up, when does my parent time ends, that helps a lot.
Right. And I noticed you also mentioned something about when you talk about the school schedules and the breaks and stuff. So basically you're saying know the location, know the time, and know your date.
Correct. Know your date.
Know your date.
Yeah. So typically, a lot of co-parents, they'll have their schedule for one break that would follow the school. So oftentimes, the first day that school is let out, the first parent will have the children from then all the way up to, let's say, Christmas at noon. And then the other parent will take over from that time all the way through the time that school starts again.
So Joseph, what if we have a plan written out, but then we have this conversation and you say, so listen, okay, my mom is doing this and we want to all go there.
Yeah.
Are you okay with that? And then he says yes, but then something may transpire and then it's no. What do you do with that?
Well, oftentimes you will want to make sure that you can go back to whatever was in writing.
Okay, and add like a little addendum to it?
Add a little addendum, or it doesn't have to be like a formal contract, just like a text would say, hey, we had these plans, but something came up, are you okay with that? And, just be agreeable, say, hey, that's fine, I'll be flexible, and that shouldn't be a problem.
I just know the holidays can be so emotional for people, and just either it's a happy time or a sad time, but it just kind of reminds them of family.
Of course.
So that kind of gets those emotions a little keyed up.
It does, and one thing I tell my clients is to make sure you give the other parent some grace, right?
I love that. Give them some grace, yeah.
Especially if it's been years where you're used to being a family unit and those memories of everyone being together, it's kind of hard.
It is difficult.
And sometimes for parents that are very close to their children, have to spend time away from them over the holidays, that's even harder.
It is.
So, just give them grace and just remember that, whatever your emotions or feelings about the other parent, just make sure that that should take a back seat to the children's best interest.
Yeah, you made me think about, even for my daughter who is, 29, and she still struggles with where she's going and who's going to visit for the holiday, Thanksgiving or Christmas, so it never really ends.
Right.
So it's really good to probably establish some kind of rhythm.
Of course.
Now. And then now she has her own life, so I said, don't worry about it. Create your own traditions. You don't have to come home. Like, do you? I mean, I'm okay with that, but everybody's not so agreeable. And then, so anything else you want to add? Because I know you said, don't be a Grinch.
That's
don't be a Grinch. Don't use the child for spite, for sure. What else?
The other one would be to have communication guidelines.
Okay.
Whatever best for your relationship. If it's one of those relationships where you guys really can't talk with each other, say, hey, text messages work better, emails work better, whatever's good for you. There's even apps out there that help co-parents, like our Family Wizard app that will, have everything from scheduling to things of that sort, just so you wouldn't have that tension in the relationship, so you can focus on the co-parenting. Also, when you're traveling, one good thing to do is to have an itinerary, especially if you're going out of town during the break. Oh,
that's good. Yeah, some numbers to call.
Numbers to call, locations where you're going to be at, the name of the hotel, a phone number. And if something happens, you will want to get their flight information, things of that sort.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for always. Joseph's gonna keep a happy home. I love that.
That's right.
Thank you. Merry Christmas to you, Joseph. All righty, y'all. Happy holidays, everyone. May your celebrations be merry and bright. I'm Gina Neely. I will see you again weekdays at noon. Go be beautiful and give grace.